आज हमारे साथ एक खास मेहमान होंगे। ऐसे मेहमान जो इजराइल डिफेंस फोर्सेस में टेक्निकल इंटेलिजेंस में काम कर चुके हैं, जिन्होंने देखा है बीते 2 सालों में किस तरीके से हिजबुल्ला और हमास को कंट्रोल किया जाता है, और जो जानते हैं कि कैसे ना सिर्फ ह्यूमन इंटेलिजेंस, ना सिर्फ फोर्सेस, बल्कि टेक्निकल इंटेलिजेंस के जरिए ही अपने दुश्मन को खाक में मिलाया जा सकता है, उसकी सूचनाओं को पता किया जा सकता है। उनके पास सबसे खास बात यह है कि आर्टिफिशियल इंटेलिजेंस के बोर्ड्स है, एआई का ऐसा क्लाउड नेटवर्क है जो दुश्मन के व्हाट्सएप ग्रुप में, दुश्मन के अलग अलग कम्युनिकेशन ग्रुप में शामिल हो जाएंगे टेररिस्ट बनकर, या फिर इजराइल आईआरजीसी के एजेंट्स बनकर। उन्हें पता भी नहीं होगा और उनकी तमाम सूचनाएं आईडीएफ के पास, इजराइल के पास पहुंच सकती है। लेकिन तकनीकी कारणों से हम उनका नाम नहीं बता सकते, क्योंकि वो टेक्निकल ऑपरेशंस रन कर चुके हैं इजराइल डिफेंस फोर्सेस के लिए। लेकिन हम उनसे जो पूरी टेक्नोलॉजी है, वो टेक्नोलॉजी के बारे में जरूर पहुंचेंगे। आई कांट रिवील योर आइडेंटिटी, बट आई वांट टू नो योर एक्सपीरियंस, बिकॉज सिंस द 7th of October Gaza terrorist attack, it's a state of war. And in modern day arena, drones, missiles, air superiority is also important, but more important is technical intelligence. How you did in Israeli Defense Forces? How was your experience at the time of war?
Yeah, so thank you very much. I had an experience in the intelligence corps in the IDF, technological unit. I was involved with a lot of intelligence information and details. I think something that we understood after October 7th, something that we understood specifically after this event, is that human intelligence, cybersecurity, and all of those things that we know nowadays, that you can hack computers, you can hack cameras, you can hack microphones, but it's not enough. We found something that could be very valuable for the Israeli intelligence, which called OSINT. OSINT is open source intelligence, and ever since October 7th, we discovered a lot of failures in the intelligence core, that we could do things different. And nowadays we've improved our systems to not only work in the let's say, not only work in a well-known way, that hacking computers and cybersecurity and things like that, but also using the open source intelligence that people publish online. People take pictures, they publish it online. People talk about things on social media. They talk about things in WhatsApp. And we can take this information and leverage that to defend ourselves.
A normal smartphone or normal Android or Apple system can be a potential cyber spy.
Absolutely. The enemy also uses that, but we are using it more cleverly, because nowadays you have agentic AI. You can use agents that are AI-based. They can crawl over social media. They can find specific details, find specific posts that people have published and uploaded, and they can also get into group chats and listen to the things they say on that group chat, take that information and use it for our own good and our safety.
Which means you are using your enemy warfare, or you can say the intelligence warfare, cyber warfare skills against themselves. For example, they are willing to motivate their people. They posted something on certain groups, and you can hack those groups with your AI agents.
Yes, and we don't necessarily need to hack those groups. That's the beauty in this, is that it's open, right? So you have WhatsApp groups. As soon as you get the WhatsApp group...
How can you hide your identity? How can a AI agent can work as a spy, as an intelligence officer? Because AI has some limits, or is it advanced? We can't think about it.
You're right. The first thing, that is the first obstacle, is to get into the group chat. Once you're in, it's very easy. You can analyze, you can get all the data that you need. In order to get to that group chat, you need to think about manipulative and clever ways. We have our own ways. We use our own manipulations to affect the enemy and to make him think that we are part of the group, and we are, let's say I have someone who his own job is to get to these WhatsApp groups, or even open WhatsApp groups, pretending to be the enemy's WhatsApp groups. And I'm the manager of the WhatsApp group. Everybody thinks I'm someone else, and they're talking trash about Israel. They saying things that they want to do on Israel. We can find.
Do you think language is a barrier, because the Iranis speak Persian, some speak Arabic, some speak other languages, or AI agent can modify itself to do the narration, do the translation by their own, by the keys provided by the IDF?
So it used to be a problem, but nowadays, if you let's say if you develop the database that includes the right languages, so it's not just general model, AI model, it's a specific trained and fine-tuned AI model that knows knows the language of a specific place and area. And then you take this language, this LLM that is based on a specific language that you've trained, and now he can post things, he can talk with people, he can do a lot of things that you.
Can you show any kind of demo on the camera if it is possible?
Yeah,
Which
so
can
this is a system that we develop outside of the army. Okay, this system provides a lot of information about things that are happening now. Okay, so let's say a specific narrative is being spread on TikTok about Israel. Our goal is to avoid that from being spread even more. Or a specific someone even took a picture of a specific place, and in that place you saw
some of your target can be there,
Yeah.
IRGC officers or anyone else.
Exactly. We targeted this picture. We found a specific person in that image, and everything is in technology, and it's open source intelligence, so you don't need to hack
How it
anything.
works, if you can show me some details which can be useful.
Yeah, so
understand.
in terms of influencing and manipulating, we have something here that's called the influencing module.
Okay.
The influencing module is finding things that are occurring about Israel. For example, let's take even a citizen thing that's called the genocide narrative on campuses on Israel. So we found 220% increasement on this specific narrative, and our goal is to avoid that by preventing those people from uploading, or even taking those videos, finding these people who upload it, and maybe they will have consequences, right?
Grandpa, there's a bunch of bad people being mean to mommy and daddy. Can you come help us, please?
And maybe they will have consequences, right? Because this is something that's happening inside.
These kind of technology can be used in future warfare between Iran and Israel, because you know where are your targets, the agents of IRGC, the top leadership, the scientists, nuclear scientists, where they live, what phone they use, what WhatsApp or other kind of application they are using. You know all the things, which means a targeted attack can cripple all the establishment in Iran.
Absolutely, because Iran, they have a lot of protests right now, right? And what if we're looking for a specific person, and in some video that the person in Iran, a citizen, uploaded, we found the face of that specific person, we analyzed it, and then now we know
geolocation and all.
Yeah, we know exactly where he is, according to the video, where it was taken, where it was uploaded, who was around this person. We can gather a lot of information that will be helpful for the intelligence.
It can be a game changer in this war, in potential war.
It is a game changer, and people even don't understand how much it is a game changer. OSINT, open source intelligence, OSINT, is something that armies across the globe has to develop and has to adopt before it will come against them.
There is a potential defense agreement can be happen in coming weeks between Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi and counterpart Benjamin Netanyahu. Do you think these kind of intelligence model, AI agent, can be delivered to Indian forces, Indian Army or RAW, which is our intelligence agency, to eliminate our threat, because we are also suffering from the similar kind of terrorism, Islamic extremism like Lashkar-e-Toiba, Jaish-e-Mohammed, which are the proxies of Pakistan?
Yeah, I think, of course, it's possible. Of course, there has to be some adjustments, because every army, every intelligence corps has its own narratives, its own ways of work, how they operate. There has to be some adjustments, but it's mandatory. It's something that is necessary. It has to be in every army that is dealing with terrorism, specifically.
Thanks to giving us your precious time and the intelligence you shared to us.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
तो इजराइल डिफेंस फोर्स के ये वो यंग टैलेंट है जो एक लैपटॉप से पूरे के पूरे ईरान की कलही खोल के रख सकते हैं। यानी जितने स्मार्टफोन ईरान के अंदर या हिजबुल्लाह के अंदर, हूती के अंदर एक्टिव हैं, वो एक पोटेंशियल स्पाई बन जाएंगे, जासूस बन जाएंगे, जिनके जरिए जब भी हमला होगा तो इतना टारगेटेड होगा, यकीन मानिए कि ईरान की सत्ता के पास अगला संदेश देने का, अगला आदेश देने के लिए शायद कोई शेष ही ना रहे। तो ये तैयारी है जो न्यूज नेशन पे आपने एक्सक्लूसिव तरीके से देखी, इजराइल की, ईरान की सत्ता को हेडलेस चिकन बनाने की। So if you can show me some details which can be